Holy smokes, they've already started. Good for them. Who was on the play? I'm guessing Orzhov was.
Yeah, Orza with top 8. Standing, so yeah, so Orzhov would be on the play.
It's pretty exciting, man. So congratulations to all top 8 finalists. They are all going to the BO3 Cup Final on September 12th. Thank you very much to all the sponsors. Kessel Run, Gaming Kingdom, Carta Magica, Out of the Box, Multi-Zone, and Game Breakers. Don't forget, if you're in the chat, you can exclamation point BO3 in the cup, BO3, and you get a chance to win a foil pack. I think this is the smoothest copy and paste to the top 8 I've had, which is good. It's very good. So with Orzhov here, they're definitely going to be a very grindy deck. They want to outgrind the Abzan deck for sure, and it looks like Abzan is missing green, although it doesn't look like they need green at the moment. Oh no, it looks like they have a green. My apologies. I just couldn't see it. Ow, ow, ow. Top 8. So first place prize is $150 from Gaming Kingdom. Second place prize is 90, I think, from Kessel Run. 90 from Kessel Run, 60 from Carta Magica, 35 from Out of the Box, 4 booster packs from Gaming Kingdom for 5th, $20 for 6th from Multi-Zone, another 4 packs for 7th from Game Breakers. That's the Crimson Vow packs, and another $20 from Multi-Zone for 8th place, plus an invite to the BO3 Cup Finals.
The triggers are real.
The triggers are real. Both decks have access to Massacre, and both decks have different ways of taking advantage of it. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out. Blood on the Snow is a really good play here. So is another Sorin. They only get to bring back one green creature or planeswalker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And with only 1, 2, 3, so they can 3 snow. Creature 3 or less. This is because of the number of snow you could actually 1, 2, 3. X would be X3, so you get back a 3-drop. It's not terrible. Sorin comes down. All this Hasprint's going to get versed. Or Sorin.
Well, that's a really good target. I mean, you don't want a Sorin to stick around. it's just such a tough Planeswalker to beat. It creates 2/3s with lifelink, which are tough to beat in general. And you can draw cards. Yeah, see, they're both going for the Planeswalkers.
Yeah.
I totally agree with those plays. I understand that Aspirant is a very tough creature to beat
Yes.
as a creature, but both sides have ways of taking care of that.
That's the one that pluses.
Yeah, at the beginning of every combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can almost see this Vanishing Verse held up while the trigger's on the stack on the 2/4.
Yeah.
Or you kill it right now while the shields are down. And I think that's the right call there, so.
Excusez-moi. Sorry about that.
All
What's the
right,
date
flying
of
double
the
strike's
next-
not terrible.
Preliminaries on the 23rd. The next qualifiers in May, and the finals is on the 12th of August. September.
So get to put a counter on the 3/3. And you get to make 2/1s every turn. Not terrible. On every combat step you control, yes. I can see land, make some spiders.
Spiders are very good here. He's going for straight card advantage.
Yeah. But I think that was probably the right call to get rid of that. Ooh, Rangers class, eh? But I think it's just going for the straight up transform. Take a peek. See, they have 2 blood in the snows.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say make a 2. Knowing that they have a...
So he gave them the opportunity to create a 2/1, and then but he drew a card. When I played with this card, Silver Quill, I found it difficult to play with, in the sense of I could never decide on what the best thing to give my opponent was. The best case scenario is that it's being played onto an open board, and then you just use +1/+1 counters for your opponent, because then there's nothing. But like, I was not very comfortable in giving my opponent anything.
No.
In the format, and the way the format is sort of evolved, everything is hey Tim, everything is snowbally. So if they just get a little bit of an edge plus whatever I gave them, it just makes it so much harder for me to come back. So
this is probably the right blocks. I can see a shot. Maybe a Vanishing Verse on the Massacre. That works too.
exile target non-land permanent.
And then they can Meat Hood Massacre the board.
Yeah.
But they don't have enough mana to go 4. Well, Shield will do the trick.
In what sense?
that it would protect the board a little bit there, so. Put a counter on something. Yep. I think it's gonna be massacre time next turn. Yep. I think that's the right block there. That's
Chose for...
I think we have our blocks lined up here. Let Arena Math do the work. Horizon will get the alert. Probably, yep, confront the past. Doesn't seem too bad either. Couple of triggers. Gain some life. Create a treasure token. So, do have options. Probably, I think the easiest bet is just going to be attack. They do have Blood in the Snow.
Agent Blatz and Scylla are having...
It's the same person.
yeah, his sideboard's gone. So I said it probably has a lot to do with what he chose for pairings for the event. So I told him to restart, and it looks like he won game 1 based on the pitcher, and to just talk to his opponent. And I'm telling you that sweet and salty in case his opponent messages you.
Which he is saying
Silver
to
Quill.
tell Scylla to concede the first game.
Lamps down, Ranger class.
All right. Yeah. Right.
I think you just create a 2-1. I guess you create.
Then you're right, Teresa. That is the correct course of action. Sorry, Kill Guide Canada. We were just trying to help out a few players that looks like they messed
draw?
up there. No, they chose the wrong thing, and in doing so, they didn't get a sideboard. Well, I'm not really sure how that works out, but. You always want the players to have the easiest transitions into things. It always sucks when something goes wrong or doesn't work out the way you want it to, and it's too bad. It's unfortunate. Hopefully they can. Hopefully it's just an easy fix for them.
Yep.
Keep things moving.
Well, that's a big board,
Yeah, I like it.
but they have a couple of spiders
4 spiders to be specific.
and a flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, double striking.
Shadow Silver Quill has first strike.
Nope, because the Lystra, the Archangel, whenever a creature dies, it exiles on their end. So it doesn't get the trigger.
See.
Yes, so if that creature wasn't there, then the spider would have actually got a bunch of counters on. So you can always go Meteor Massacre for 6. But mind you, they get all their creatures back.
Yeah, they would. They get them all back.
They would get them all back in their hand, so the Silver Quill and the Archangel.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to see the wording on...
Interesting. They're going after Soren.
Yeah. They're going after the card draw.
And that makes sense, I guess.
Yep.
And they have menace, so no matter what, it's going to go to 4. It's going to go down to 1.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
And you go up to 17. So they could massacre for 6 here.
I mean, why not, right?
They're going to go X5.
I would have went X6. You would have gotten
Mind
rid
you,
of everything.
if they would have at X5, then the Silver Grill would have went back. Yeah, I think they made a mistake there. So, but now they can just get rid of Soren here cleanly. Because they went X6, then everything would have been triggered on the stack, and the Silver Grill would have been back to their hand.
Which is also fine. I mean, like, they're not going to remove it off the battlefield anyway.
No.
Right? So I would rather do that and force them to play it again. Because now they're going to lose their queen.
So I think they're going to up their Ranger class, which is definitely the right play here.
Oh, we already
Activate
have
the hide.
Karen finished.
No way!
Yeah. And they played all 3 games.
So, flying. Oh, and that's a cute thing, too. It's like, create a 1/1, and then their creatures get +1/+1 counters. Where they have no creatures. I would get rid of... Yeah. They're just trying to get rid of any target that would try to be a Blood in the Snow target. Down to 11, and Abzan could be taking game 1 here. That's a witch. Well, that is going to get rid of a...
It wasn't even 20 minutes. How was that
3,
even
7, 8, 9. Might do double strike. They create the 1/1. All their stuff gets bigger.
Totally forgot to change it to the quarterfinals. My bad.
Guess what?
My heading to the quarterfinals. It was still on round
They
number
played
5.
all 3 games in less than 20 minutes.
He's got mono green. So he must have stole game 1, lost game 2, or lost game 1, and then had really good hands. Crazy, eh?
Oh, this is a crazy... Gain a life. Stuff gets bigger. I think you just attack him with the 5/8 here. Or, yeah, jam both. Jam both, put a counter on that.
Yeah, I really feel it was a mistake not getting Silver Quill off the battlefield.
Gets to learn. Expedition is going to come down next turn.
Expedition. You're just throwing a chump blocker, though. This is where Abzan definitely has a lot of powerful top decks that just can take over the field.
Yeah, mid to late game, really. So,
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Orzhov as well. Like, if they just need, you know, a Blood in the Snow, for example, and that'll change everything.
mm-hmm.
Well, this is kind of scary at this point.
All right, activates the hive. Ups the ranger class so they can have 2 counters. They get to draw a card. You get to put counters on everything. Super gross.
That is super gross.
Yep. Then they get to say, yep, there's a spider. Anything that's on the snow. Counters on the attacking creatures.
I like this. So attacking with the spider, like taking that the Spider Queen out of the graveyard, I think that's a great play. If he does happen to top deck a Blood and Snow, it totally takes away that option.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, I mean, you definitely have to activate your Basis Haven and try and try and limit as much damage as possible.
Yeah.
He is triple blocking that freaking man. That is unreal.
Well, let's get to prevent one of the damage.
Yeah. I know, but still. That's just crazy.
And all the triggers.
Ugh. Silver Quill is going to kill him.
Yeah.
He needs to wipe the entire board. Now that there's no creature land in play.
Yeah. There is a silver quill. There is a Mainheart Massacre. I think they're going to have to massacre for 9.
I would.
Yeah. Don't even think twice. Just go. Now, Johnny Magic is now on the clock.
Wow. This is still game 1.
This is still game 1, and now, because of this game 1, board wipe happens.
You definitely want to win game 1 at this point.
Yes.
You want to win game 1. Top deck the land.
Yeah.
So and there's another land on top.
Yeah. Oh, Professor Scientology, but it's just not going to get only environmental science.
So what?
And a deadly dispute. Okay.
No.
Sack a creature. They lose. Ping them for 1. Draw 2.
This is still game 1?
Yeah,
Another
still game
Mainheart
1.
Massacre. You can fail to save them for 3 or for 4.
So he's on a 3-turn clock. This is turn 1. Got to hit him twice more, and that's if he doesn't find any blockers or anything. Oh, the nail biter. Oh my god, a Sorin.
Yep. Wow. But the thing is that it's
You still play the
Ryan
Sorin.
Mills. It's actually Joni's Magic game to lose.
Why?
Cause,
Oh, because of the clock?
because of the clock.
I don't know. I mean, like, he just has to not lose the match, I guess.
Yes. That's the thing. He has to win another match in 13 minutes. So Abzan is kind of in the driver's seat a little bit here. So
That card is bananas. Banana. What does he do?
draw. I think it's just more.
Did he give himself a creature?
Yeah.
No. Did he really?
And the thing is that my mill's got the right play of just playing it out because he's not dead.
No.
And that's the thing. He has to survive the clock.
Well, we both have to survive the clock. For one. Do it for one. I would do it for one. Attack with the mainland and plus.
Well, he gets to draw the land. Yeah. Seems the right play.
I mean, I guess so.
Down to 6.
Get those lands out of the hand.
Yep.
Out of the deck.
And all you're doing is drawing gas.
At least that's the hope. This. Oh my god, I can't believe Abzan has drawn 3 or 4 lands in a row.
Yep.
That's a great game one. They are going to have to boogie.
It's the game one. Like, Abzan's doing the right thing properly because of the clock.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Totally agree. Still think it's wild. Oh my god. So you take your time in sideboarding because this clock doesn't affect the other clock. Thank you, Boosted, for the follow. I know I missed it 20 minutes ago.
Sorry, chat.
Which is now 30 minutes ago.
Oh no.
Yeah, I suck. I suck.
Right.
You
No,
know,
that's
say
good.
that my mill actually has won a game, but not really won a game.
What? He
It's
hasn't-
more of like, he hasn't. But the thing is that Joni has to win the next game in 11 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the king.
Yeah.
And even if my mill actually does steal game 2, then it's going to even be tougher for Joni to win game 3 because of the clock.
Oh, the pressure, Kill Guy Canada. You're killing me.
I know. Well, when you have $150 in store credit on the line, yes, your seed to the best of 3 cup final is already secured. This is just your, I would almost say the gravy to your poutine.
Yeah. Oh, I like this
you got
keep.
your
I like
fries.
this keep for Orzhov. And Abzan had to mulligan. So Orzhov is definitely playing. Oops.
But Abzan's got the right
Did the top 8 get to go to the finals?
with duress
Yes.
and duress.
Oh,
Yeah, you definitely go blank that. Shambling gas, yes. You take 1 for the team no matter what, but kind of feels bad. You definitely, you duress them again. Get rid of the dispute. Well, that is a Meat Hook Massacre right there. So they can say go and they have Vanishing Verse and Meat Hook Massacre at the ready. Yeah, this is going to be... He gets to exploit that, get a treasure token.
So he loses 2 life and draws 2 cards because he was able to exploit.
Yep.
That's pretty
So,
awesome. And then he makes the
himself.
treasure.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Because you can ramp next turn to a spider.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yep. Meat Hook Massacre for Tool.
And
The life back.
having a verse in hand to get rid of the spider that we know about that he doesn't yet is also very good.
Yes.
Verse only destroys us in exile, though, eh?
If they drew another land, they could have two-spelled this turn. But I think you have to get rid of the spider. You have to get rid of the queen.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's the only...
Not only that, it exiles, which means that Blood on the Snow can't bring it back.
No. But now you're attacking him for 4.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
Yep. Massacre for... It looks like a Massacre for 0 here. Or Egger.
Edgar, you want to win this.
Ooh.
Oh, Verse is so good against everything but Edgar in this guy's hand.
Oh, because Egger, when Egger leaves the battlefield?
No, because it's monocolored. Edgar is multi.
Yes.
So the only thing that Mind Mill can do is slow down the damage.
Yep. But now the Pedal of Metal is now they can attack for...
Holy smokes.
Ooh, ouch.
He is dead on the next turn.
Yep.
This game could be over. Oh my god, I think it's over.
Yeah, it is. It is. And they're just going to discard whatever.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Good game. I totally would have kept Massacre in hand, and then I would have massacred my own board. Oh no, that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. They can prevent 1 damage, but that's it.
So he's attacking for... Is it still lethal?
Lethal.
Oh, it's still lethal.
Still
so
lethal.
the
Joni Magic
quarterfinals.
takes it down.
Eh?
Joni Magic takes it down.
Yes. Joni Magic takes it down in the quarterfinals. Congratulations. So we're going to go to the event chat. And let's see who else is playing. I'm going to feature match 2A and 2B is where I'm heading next.
Sounds good. They're still playing.
That would be our... Is it control? Basically, is it matchup? Is it... I think I make sure I got the right name I'm pulling here.
Should be
Page Cat.
Andrea and
Hemp Mage. Yep. Looks like game 3.
I also changed your role, Killguy Canada, so you should have power to destroy me, basically, in the Discord.
I can destroy you in the Discord?
Yeah, I gave you ownership power. It was the only way to get around all the restrictions that you had.
Don't give me the power.
I gave you the power.
Oh god, Nintendo power.
Well, I need your help sometimes for typing stuff in and stuff.
That is true. I need all the power I can get. My Colts lost in the or out of the playoffs.
Your coleslaw is out of the playoffs?
My Colts are out of the playoffs. All they had to do was beat the
Colts.
lowly 2-13. A team that only won 2 games all year, and they lost. And everything else came into play that they were knocked out of the playoffs. Like,
Crazy.
Well, I heard you like extra turns.
Well, we're going to take a lot of them.
Oh, here's the thing. Here's a horror.
Wow, such language.
Here's the horror. And then I'm going to Spike Field Hazard one of the 1/1s, which is going to bounce the Goldspan Dragon back to their hand.
Yes, but they just get to replay it. Because he has enough mana.
That is true, but they're wasting all of their treasure tokens.
So what? You're playing a Goldspan Dragon. That card in this matchup is very, very powerful.
Yes. But also powerful on the other side of Het Mage, they have a Leer with a Goldspan Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the Horror.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
All right. They passed the turn.
See, they didn't play it. Why not? What's wrong with people?
So, Goldspan Dragon or a Leer, seeing what's in there, is going to bounce a treasure token.
Nice.
So they're going to Galvanic.
And they're going to double bounce.
Yep.
With that on the stack, I would totally disrupt it and bounce back
the
to
spell back to their hand.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now they're going to divide by 0, try to bounce the horror.
They're bouncing their own creature back to the hand.
So it would have no... well, they would divide by 0 because the Elration's going to copy the divide by 0.
Mm-hmm. None of this makes any sense.
Yeah. So divide by 0 was targeting Leer. So now they're going to divide by 0, the first divide by 0, and then it's going to return the copied divide by 0 back to their hand.
This is why I don't play anymore.
If he did this correctly, congratulations. He deserves to win this game.
Yes. And they actually bounce it back to their hand, so everything loses. Attack for 7.
Next time, just tap out all your mana, both of you, and say go. Because that's exactly what you just did.
That's not... We're not playing Magic Online EDH here. Come on now.
Tap all my mana and say go.
Yes. Because that's what they do properly. Tap out all their mana unless they have a response. Saves the clicking.
Exclamation point BO3 Cup in the chat, and you will win a promo pack, foil promo pack of Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Very, very good, very, very good. Taking turns, Epiphany. That's pretty much all they have to do. Pack for 6. Take a turn. Hopefully. What?
Well, it's going to be Galvanic into Bolt.
Oh. Sweet.
And then copy it, bolt it again. Horror goes bye-bye.
Horror is definitely a scary card. I will give them that much.
Trying to see what's in their graveyard here they can bring back. Not a whole lot, but...
This makes sense. Play a dragon, attack, hit him for 4, make a token, play Leer. And they're not even playing the Leer. Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, like, it's not blocking anything, right?
Yeah, they want to follow up so they can...
Oh.
Yeah, they failed to ruin this. Because they knew they had the giant, so that's why.
Smart. I didn't see that line of play.
That's why we're in the booth and they're in the top 8.
Yeah. Yeah. I like being in the booth, though. I like doing this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing, but definitely enjoy this.
So attack for 6, down to 7. see a mass expedition in their future here.
Absolutely. He's got nothing in his hand to stop this.
Well, that is a Lear.
Yeah, but the Lear's not enough.
No.
A lot of power on the board.
Yes.
And 3 of them are flyers. 4 of them are flyers. So, I mean, even if he figures out a way to bounce the dragon or take care of the dragon, you're still getting hit for 4 in the air, and that's a turn 2 clock.
Mm-hmm. They do have a Spikefield Hazard in the bin, too, so...
Yeah. There's a... yeah?
Which can knock out...
The 2-1?
At least 2 of the flyers. If they can copy the spell. Which they can copy it... See, they're trying to do the mental math here, so... Now the clock... Now Het Mage is now on the clock.
4th and 5th will be based on the Swiss phase and ending of the
Has to
Swiss
be Lear.
phase, right? The standings.
4th and 5th. What, huh?
Place.
Yes. Oh, like you mean for prizing? No, it's the finals. It's where they end up after the finals. So these are the top 8 players, and when the top 8 is finished, they will place according to their finish in the top 8. Because technically, the 8th place person finished second. Technically.
More for 3rd, 4th, that's why, so...
Yeah, no, yeah, I was just kind of throwing it out there. It's a extreme example, I guess.
So they're going to attack in for 8 here for lethal to... So they can actually expressive here... So they do have 4 mana available to them. I think that's the right blocks. Okay, outside they do have a Test of Talents and a Saw coming. Ooh. Think you just go with the least threatening spell.
What do you mean?
With expressive?
Yeah. Oh, trying to draw into something else?
Yes, because knowing that they have counter magic, you're trying to play around everything.
But it doesn't matter. It can't be countered.
Yes.
It's got a Lear in play.
Oh, yes, that is true. So those cards are pretty much dead.
Like, the Test of Talons at the moment means nothing, and so does Saw Coming. Like, you don't fear those cards.
No. Now they can go Galvanic into Spikefield Hazard, get rid of the 1/1s.
Both of them, yeah. That's pretty smart. Like, oh, please try and play those cards. How many times have we seen this where on stream the players, they forget all about Lear? It's like trying to draw a card into Narset. You just can't draw a card.
Well, in real life you could, but then you just get a judge warning and all that.
I almost spit my coffee all over the screens.
That's happened too many times at a modern tournament.
Yeah. For sure.
So now you get rid of the 2/1/1s.
Which is great. I honestly would have... I guess it wouldn't have... Shitty.
Yep.
Would have been
so
shitty.
Now these 2 cards are pretty much dead in their hand.
Until Lear's off the battlefield.
Yep. And now you can Fading Hope.
Yep.
The two tokens.
Do it.
You can't.
Can't. Oh, I know he can't, but...
I know he can't. Nope. Yes, they're on the clock. However...
7 minutes, eh?
Yep.
What's
So
the
you're
other
going to
clock?
be taking a couple of extra turns very soon if you just... So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Out of the graveyard. That's a Spikefield Hazard. I think you just take that. Bottom that. Say goodbye to that land. Okay, windfall. Okay, that's a start.
It is a start.
It is a start.
It's definitely a start.
Now they can't. The thing is, head mage can't really attack in.
No.
Okay, windfall. Get rid of a counter spell. Get rid of a counter spell because it's not going to do a whole lot.
Nothing. Divide by zero is good.
Zero. Yes.
Because then you could divide by zero the Lear and then counter something.
Nope, because because they bin the.
They still have a tested talents.
Yes, they did.
Which is going to be great against.
They bin the. Didn't say please.
Right. So tested talents with no Lear is very good against Epiphany.
Yep. Yep. So now they're going to Galvanic. Copy the spell. Fading Hope both these tokens. Lear's going to bounce back in their hand. We don't need that land.
It's smart to do it in response because it's still uncounterable.
Yep. Yes, you'll bounce that back to your hand, but now you have a test of talents. And now the divide by zero is going to...
Put it back in his hand, but this way he's not getting the trigger off divide by zero.
Yes.
Sweet.
So now they can go Lear...
Into Epiphany?
Yep.
Does he have enough mana?
1, 2, 3...
He is waiting for more mana so he can hopefully...
He's going for it. Yep.
Yeah, he's just going for it?
Yep. Can't counter it.
I guess he was trying to try and dig for a Galvanic, but I guess not. And there it is.
There it is. Well, at least you get the dig.
Oh, shitty.
You get the dig.
You can dig 3 times.
Dig 3 times.
Oh, yes, because you're going to go Galvanic into... Attack in. Get the damage. Then you can...
Tim wants your power.
Yep. Oh, no. That's game.
Is that Tim House?
Yeah.
That mage takes it down.
That was awesome.
Awesome.